misunderstanding. Most of the problems. I think people are nice. Most people are nice. But we just don't, we misunderstand. And when we misunderstand, that leads to frustration, breakdown in communication, and then the fights start, So I hope there's more understanding, there's more communication. I hope that the relevant individuals and parties and groups work together to bring more harmony. But I'm here in the UAE and I love the UAE. I think it's a beautiful country, one of those rare countries that you can live as you wish. Live as you wish. And I'm proud to be an honorary Muwatin citizen, although I'm not. But we love everywhere. Please speak in Kurdish. So many Kurdish friends wanting me to speak. My Kurdish is limited. It's like Choni, Chaki, Zor Spas. Yeah. I love you. Yeah, I'm still on. Please visit Jordan. Absolutely. If we get a chance, we'd love to visit Jordan. Brother, we saw a picture that shows you are coming to Antalya. Yes, I believe I'm coming to Antalya. I believe. Yes, it depends which picture you saw. But yes, I believe, God willing, we'll be coming. We're excited for that. And I hope we have more concerts, inshallah, in Turkey, because I love Turkey very much. Can you speak Arabic? قليلا أريد كنت أريد أن أتحدث أكثر ولكن what to do? This is life. One of my regrets in life. When will you come to Indonesia? Indonesia is one of those countries, Southeast Asia, particularly Indonesia, it's one of those countries I really want to, have a stronger relationship with. Especially Indonesia, because, the faith there, Islam and the different religions and how people, live together is remarkable. Really, really is a great example to emulate, to follow. تكلم عربيا أرجوك. Maybe I'll try with my limited Arabic. Once I was in Qatar and I had an interview, right? My friend Ahmed was there with me. And we went to this interview and I usually speak in English, right? So they said you have to speak in Arabic. And I was like, look, my Arabic it's okay, I can manage, but it's not sufficient for an interview. Public, an interview like that. So, my God, it was so embarrassing. Ahmed and I were praying, like, oh God, help us, and I managed it somehow. I don't know how, but I managed it. Maybe in another chat we can speak in Arabic. Even my late grandmother loved your voice. God bless you. Thank you so much. I'm always really humbled by all the love, from different generations, children, grown-ups, parents, grandparents. It really is quite humbling. It's quite a unique thing to have. That kind of love, that kind of support. It's incredible. That's the only questions I got. No more questions. Yes, the last question. Speak Kurdish. Habibi, Ahmed Abu, what is that? Ostif? Anyway, I think it's hanging for me at the moment. But if you can see me, lots of regards to you all. It's really nice to connect. I can't read your name, but thank you very much from Uzbekistan. I'd love to visit. There's another region I'd really love to visit. Uzbekistan, that area. Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan. We had an amazing experience in Tajikistan. It was wonderful. I felt at home. Visit Kurdistan, inshallah. I'd love to. I don't know how much I can reveal here. Can I reveal the project? I can't reveal too much, unfortunately. But we're doing something, and it's Kurdish related, and it's Arabic related, and Turkish related, and that's it. I can't speak anymore. But it's going to happen in an amazing country. It's exciting. Can we do a duet? Sam Itani. Oh, assalamu alaikum, Sam. Isn't it amazing that we can connect like this? I'm so proud of you. I pray for you. I wish you all the success. You did a really nice job with Forgotten Promises and Shine. Anybody who's watching, go and check out Sam, who's our young, talented musician. And I read up his biography as well. You got like a BA in psychology, right? And then you gave up everything and, you know, what you had studied and essentially pursued your dreams. That's remarkable. I wish you all the best and I pray for you. Check out Sam Itani. You know, one of the things that a lot of my colleagues, not all, but a lot, in the music field, they forget is that, of course, this all depends on your circumstances and how much you can. And I don't mean to sound self-righteous here, God forbid, astaghfirullah, but you need to help others grow, you know, and that's why I set up Andante Records. It was an amazing comment. I think Jack Lemmon, the actor, had said to one of these actors, Kevin Spacey, I think, he said, you know, when you get to the top, you need to go back down the elevator and help the others rise up too. You know, and it's very important, something along those lines. It's very important to help, you know, help others as much as one can. Anyway, lots of regards to you, Sam. I wish you all the best. The video of Masqalandar is going to be released tomorrow. Izzy, it's released tomorrow. We have 10,000 comments, and I think I've only read like 10. There's 10,000 comments. Morocco, I love Morocco. Balad Azim, it's just an incredible country, and I think really it's one of those places, if one wants to understand more and delve more into the traditional, you know, world view, traditional Islam, the esoteric, the inner dimension, this is one of those countries one needs to go. I'm very connected to this land. Have a lot of love for Morocco. It's a country filled with barakah. Brother Sami Yusuf, Marush Kabani, God bless you. God bless you too, Marush. Thank you so much. But connection Muslim, Tolga Kardesh. I didn't understand, but God bless you. How are you? I'm well. John Muhammad Khan, love you. I love you too, John. God bless you. When will you come? Turkey, I hope. We'll be coming soon, right? Antalya. We have a problem even you speak your own language. My son have 1 year and a half, never sleep without listening. Sorry, God bless him. MashaAllah. Shahriyar Alizadeh, Sami Yusuf, how are you? Hello from Azerbaijan. Lots of salam, chok salam, salamlar. Regards to you. Salam from New Jersey. When you going to come to USA for concert? Well, what I would love to do in the US is I'm not too keen on doing concerts, big concerts. What I'd love to do is to come over and do a tour of Barakah for universities like Stanford, and Harvard, Princeton, University of Chicago, other universities, just to spend time with people and give a presentation of traditional music, the traditional, that's what I'm about these days. I'm really interested in traditional music and traditional sounds, and you know, because I think the more kind of modern pop stuff, there's so much of it, and it's almost saturated. You know, the music world has become saturated with all the pop, and because then it sounds so familiar and it's all the same. There's just 3 or 4 chords, and whereas, of course, there are exceptions, of course, but I'm really keen on getting this kind of less known sound across to other people from different backgrounds and people of Muslim background who aren't familiar. I mean, I remember when we were performing Masqalandar, I asked people, so how many of you know Nizamuddin Awliya and Hazrat Amir Khusro and Mu'inuddin Chishti? I got one hand, you know, out of 2,000 people. This is quite, you know, embarrassing. And most of the people there were from an Indo-subcontinent, you know, background. And it just shows that we're living in kind of dire times, sad times. I play your song tones on my flute. Adil, is that a flute or a recorder? Because there's, you know, there are two different instruments. But thank you very much for playing my songs. I love you, my brother Sami Yusuf. Please come to Kurdistan, inshallah. My pleasure, my honor. Valkan Özdemir, what do you think about problems in the Islam now? Do you think all bloods, wars in the Middle East can be caused? We stopped read Quran and follow just our imams and started hate us each other. This is a very complicated question with a complicated, I don't know if it's an answer, but response. I think we're living in extreme times, Volkan. You know, I think we're just living in pitiful... But having said that, I'm not saying it's all gloomy and sad and essentially we should just, you know, retreat and I don't know the answers. I can just tell you intellectually what I follow and what I think. I think we're living in extreme times and extremism breeds extremism. When you're faced with a situation or scenario where you're living under, you know, you're under pressure, you're suffering, you know, you're being oppressed. The counter is going to be a reaction to that. The reaction to that is it's different places, you know. So in the Middle East, you have these so-called parties representing Muslims, and they use religion and. You know, and they can be some of the worst people because although the intentions may be good, but, you know, religion's a tool for these people a lot of the times. Religion, whether it's a Christian party or Muslim parties, the religion is a tool, is a means to an end. And that's very dangerous because when religion becomes a means to an end, then the sacred itself, the sacred, becomes a means. It's just a means. And the end is power. Is power. And in a traditional worldview, in traditional times, more balanced times, people were not interested in power. The most spiritual people would abstain from power. They'd be given places, you know, the Khalifs, for example, that, you know, would summon these holy men and say, look, you need to become a qadi, you need to become a what one would call a judge in Arabic, in the courts. You know, we're talking 1,000 years ago, right? And they'd say, no, I don't want to be. Let me be alone. Let me just teach my students and let me just be one with the sacred and just leave me alone. I don't want to be part of worldly life and you know, the hustle and bustle of worldliness. But, you know, in many cases, they'd be imprisoned, they'd be exiled. So, you know, it is not usual for spiritual people, especially those who, you know, they say or they like to show that they're spiritual, to look for power. It's not usual. That's not the tradition. The tradition would be quite the opposite. You know, to abstain from power, to not want to be seen and you know, be popular. So I don't know exactly the answer, Volkan, but what I do know is we're living in difficult times and we need to try to bring about balance. Balance in our thoughts, balance in the way we think, balance in the way we communicate with people, with ourselves. You know, our relationship to our loved ones, our family. Try to bring some balance. I don't believe it's being, you know, it's all gloomy and end of times and, you know, this kind of apocalyptic kind of worldview. I don't have that. I just think that it is, you know, we're faced with a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges, but don't forget that we also went through, you know, Tamerlane, or Tamerlang, as they say in Persian. You know, he massacred people. He literally, Genghis Khan, you know, it's unbelievable atrocities and massacres that took place in history. So we went through difficult times, and yes, we're going through a difficult time, very, very difficult time, but, you know, don't forget that we also went through plagues at one point. People, you know, hundreds of thousands of people were killed, you know, in plagues. So, yes, it's difficult, but you know, I think the sincere people